the video. Today we're going to be talking about Dreamcatcher. If you don't know what they are alternate Dreamcatcher group. Yes, they do make some similar songs to Dreamcatcher, except they more diverse for their title tracks than Dreamcatcher themselves, which is yeah. I will probably use some song examples to explain all the title tracks sound like. But anyways, first of all, let's talk about their debut album, Dreamland. Welcome to the World of Dreams by Dreamcatcher for first mini album. Their first mini album is a tasty album. I won't show you the title track stuff yet, which is probably be in next video. But we're gonna be explaining the title tracks, and I'm not showing you any evidence here because I'm lazy. But anyways, I got my computer out to read all this stuff. Not to really read all this stuff, but yeah. And Dawn, if you're watching this video, you're gonna get all the information here about Dreamcatcher title tracks and then explanations. So let's talk about it. Dreamland's debut album is full of metal, EDM, and techno. And this album is just such an amazing album. All of their albums are perfect. Their discography is just so perfect. Even their Chinese albums, they have a few Chinese albums, at least full ones. They have Chinese single albums. There is 2 Chinese mini albums, but my favorite title track in their Chinese discography is Hunger. Hunger is such a good Chinese comeback. Even though they're a K-pop group. That's a really good Chinese comeback. Oh my gosh. The music video is just insane. Everyone was hungry for freaking people. They was eating each other and stuff. Same with the other Chinese song, that Chinese comeback, Cannibal. Cannibal is just a crazy song. Except 2 of them had different types of visuals. Hunger is more like they're zombies eating other people. The girls were zombies eating other people in that music video. What is happening to envy? But in Cannibal, everybody was straight up cooking humans, cooking everything, basically cooking human meat, feeding it to the other humans, making them cannibals. And oh my gosh, it was so gory that the video actually got age restricted. Yes, they have the uncensored version and they got the censored version. The censored version is not age restricted because it's censored, but the uncensored version is very age restricted. So, and yes, I did click on that video. It was very traumatizing, but also I wasn't too traumatized by it because the song is very fun. But it's fun and scary. It's creepy. But to hide it, they have this cute song. Not really cute, because the lyrics, it's not cute. The lyrics is just about eating other people. Taking people's bones, eating their bones, and taking other people's brains and eating them up. Okay, that's what the song. The song is literally what they stick to the title with. It's about being cannibal. And I gotta say, that was something. But the title track, Run Away From Me, is a good song. It's no near trash track. But this is the most hated Dreamcatcher track. Every dystopian hates this song. Every time you ask a dystopian, which is, of course, is in the Dreamcatcher fandom, every time you ask them, what is your least favorite title track, it's Run Away From Me, which is not even a bad song. But they still said this discography is perfect. But Utopians actually think it's a good song, which is, I agree with Utopians. This is such an amazing debut. Don't understand why the Dystopians hate on it. And, as you guys know, well, of course, Maydwani viewers, or Maydwani yourself, you guys know that Dreamcatcher just came back with Black Petals, I think, 2 weeks ago. And oh my gosh, Black Petals just a bop. They're still promoting it, which is obviously the era's not over yet. So, yeah. But also, yesterday, you just made their NV for their B-side Feel Good. That music video is just so perfectly made. I love that NV. It's such a fun and cute song. Feel Good is an amazing song. I recommend you to check that out. If you guys want a context, since it's like a temple universe, the song is definitely similar to Yenna's Smile. It's similar, very similar to that song, mixed with Starlight put together. It's mixed with that, so I recommend you checking that out. Speaking of Starlight, they actually do have a song. Dreamcatcher also have a song called Starlight, so it's not in their recent album. It's ages ago. It's like a year ago type. Their Starlight song is actually similar to G Friend's Mango, mixed with G Friend's Apple. Yes, it's mixed with those put together. That's what their Starlight sound like. And also their other song Moonlight is just a bop. Anyways, as we're here to talk about their debut song, not the recent era. Like Running Away From Me is a nice song. Also like the jail horror jail theme. It's not really a jail theme, but they do got jail cells in that NV for some reason. Well, because they're like running away from something, running away from trouble. That's what they said the lyrics is about. Running away from trouble. That's why they got those bars, the jail cell bars in the NV. That is so weird. Also, Majority, if you don't know, they also do lore explained videos. Like, oh my gosh, their lore explained videos is just so good. Especially when the members go in depth about the lore. Like, it's just so refreshing to see an actual K-pop group, of course, in a different universe, addressing their lore and talking about it and going depth. Like, oh my gosh, they just posted this I think 5 days ago about the lore for their Solo Punk series. For their starting of the series Black Petals, and they said for the next comeback, they say they're gonna make a comeback, their next comeback in a next installment, and I think September. That is amazing. They make their next installment September is amazing, and they said they reviewed the song. The song is called like Overplanted. Overplanted. That's a good name, I think, of myself. But they said Overplanted is similar to Black Petals, except it's like even worse. Or I guess like it's weird. Like their lore is like their Utopia series is very interesting. Because they went from, have a random ass situation to good, which is obviously the Dystopia series with their original selves don't have that. They have good to bad. But for Dreamcatcher, they lucky to have bad situations to good situations fixed. And even as I explained, they are the ones that made Dreamcatcher suffer in the dystopian city. Yeah. It was boring, Lily. Like, Lily, like, speaking of Lily, she always lore explained, especially for the Dreamland series and the Utopia series. She just did it for 5 days ago. Like, she's the main host of these type of series. And I love how the directors did it. It caught interview style. They did interview style, which is amazing. I just love Unity Entertainment. Unity Entertainment is just so extra with these. And the Bs and Vs are so put together. It's not like Dreamcatcher where they have a small company, because in Dreamcatcher's universe, they literally in a top 5 company, like a top 5 company in South Korea. So that is completely okay. And I love how they in a really big company, which gives them more money, obviously. And more promotions. And Dreamcatcher is in the same company as Dreamcatcher, which is weird, but even because it's alternate universe, but it's just weird because I feel like they need a whole entire NV for it and like a few B-sides, which is Unity Entertainment always give Dreamcatcher a few NVs for their B-sides if it's like mini album. If it's full album, they literally do 6 NVs for each and single one of these 6 B-sides. Like, they do NVs for them. Like, I just don't know how they have the time to do it. Like, and Lily explained that before they release their album and stuff, they film NVs, few of their NVs for a few B-sides, and while they're promoting their title track, they film a few other NVs for their other B-sides. And that is amazing. But, and the Dreamland Dreams, Welcome to the World of Dreams, they got, of course, they got envy for Running Away From Me. That's their title track. But they got envy for Watch Out and Flowers in the Grave. Like these, and consider these are like four group songs, because obviously the intro is only instrumental. Some other shooter intros have sounding and singing, like they do, but they don't have NVs for them. The only one who does actually got an NV is one of the Dreamland series, which is crazy. The illusion of the Cityverse, the intro and the skit do got NVs for that, which is weird. They're promoting this everywhere. Like it's weirder thing to mention Midwani, but in the Dreamland Illusion of the series, they promote the heck out of this album. Like they almost got every single NV for each one of these B-sides. This is a whole album too. Like they got an NV for, of course, for Why Me, their title track, Synthwave, the Sunset, Judge Me, Remix, Justice. They got NVs for those, and Skid Punk Rock Goth City, that got an NV. Of course it's short, but they got an NV. And a little bit of choreography. They only show that for like 4 seconds for the choreography, but they did have the choreo version of that, which is insane, despite that it is literally a skit. Like, how do Unity Entertainment went this far to promote them so much? They want this album really to be a hit. They also got a B-side for, they also got an NV for Balloons, NV for Shake It Up, Lick My Candy, Hip Hop, and Swag Shoes, and Who That. Wait, that basically, like I said, every single one of these except, well, not even except for the intro, every single song I said, all the songs on this Illusion of the Cityverse album is full, literally, like I said. They all have endings. All of them have music videos. Like, I'm not joking, Maydorny. Unity Entertainment decided to make an NV for the intro and the goddamn skit, which is both of them have singing in them. Obviously, the whole entire, two of those intros, that intro and that skit, they sing in them. Well, in both of them, they have a little bit of rapping, not too much because it's short, but both of them are literally 1 minute long, and they have an NV. Like, what is happening? It's long as a photo. It's long as like a teaser. Duh, it's an intro and skit, but they still got NVs for it anyway. Like, they made a choreography and then showed for 10 seconds in the intro, and then it skit for like 4 seconds for this. And then like first 4 seconds, and then another 4 seconds, which is in total 8 seconds. They show the choreography, and the rest are just random shots of the intro. Oh my gosh, you're so extra. I like how extra they are with this. It's just so weird. Oh my gosh. But Dreamland, Welcome to the World of Dreams, my favorite NV is Watch Out. Like, I just like the whole aesthetic of it. Like, they got the warning things everywhere, which is they use that at Why Me as well, which is amazing. But they got the warning tapes everywhere and stuff. And then I like how the members are all dressed in red. Also, they got that one scene where one of the members was dressing like Satan. Like, what? God Wan was dressing like Satan. Oh my gosh. They made her as the bad guy in the NV, which is tasty for what it is. Like, oh my gosh. So dramatic. And also, I like how Lily is the angel, and then God Wan is the devil, and they were having a fight scene. And that NV, like, half of it were just fight scenes. Like, kill me, please. Why they got fight scenes? Wow, that was so unnecessary. But they got fight scenes where they got knives. One got a knife. One literally got like a katana. Like, one of them are fighting blood. They fighting for blood. Like, D-Verse is fighting for blood. Like, what is happening right now? And Flowers in the Grave is inspired toward the MV is literally sick to its name. Flowers in the Grave. They will literally put flowers in a grave. It's, of course, it's they built their own. They built a grave of their own. They can't use other people's. That's disrespectful. So they built their own, which is a nice thing. And then I like how they put the flower designs on it. Like when they built the grave. It is amazing. They did do at the secretary too. They did this like at a random like I don't know where place that just have like dirt, grass, and all that stuff. They just did it there. Of course, it actually covered them up, but like they had one of those graves where they got the glass thing and shut the person open. They put flowers in that grave though. But Gawan said she was in that grave too. Like she was like, oh yeah, it was hot in that grave. It was very hot in there. And behind the scenes video, that was what she said. Like what? But all of those scenes in the NV is just so beautiful. She beautifully shot. Like oh my gosh. All their B-side NVs is the same effort they put into the title tracks. By the way, even more than the title tracks. Let's talk about their next one. Let's just already talk about every single comeback and mention fun facts about them. Dreamland, Beginning of Dream is one of my favorite albums. All the albums are perfect. Like all of them just beautifully put together. There's no bad songs. There's a few cringe ones, but they're not even bad. Like they're just camp songs. Like they're camp. Very camp songs. Alright, intro Street Dreams. This one is actually one of the first intros that they actually sung in, which is amazing. Bad Morning is a nice title track. They went dark pop. They went dark pop with tons of metal. This is another album that has tons of metal. Except they have jazz in here instead of like EDM. They got EDM still too, but it's more jazzy in this one. And also they got garage pop, just to let you know, and a bit of techno as well. And Jacked Up, they have envy for that. This is amazing. And then you got envy for Haunted House and Ghosts in My Dreams. Like I said, the only track they don't got an envy for is Survive in the Woods. But they only got a performance video for that. They don't got an envy for that. But the performance video for Survive in the Woods is amazing. Like they got envy for that. Like oh my gosh, not envy, but they got a performance for that, which is amazing. And the performance outfits are just a kill. I like how everybody looks like travelers. Like everyone looks like they're traveling in the forest in those outfits and Survive in the Woods. Like they wearing those travel outfits instead of like shirted travel outfits. They put their Dreamcatcher twist to it, which is they add such of scary things. They make it look ripped. Like they make the clothes look ripped. Like wow, that is amazing. And on top of that, them dancing in the street of forest. They stayed in the behind the scenes video. They actually dance in the forest at night. What the heck? I thought it was like CGI or CGI effects or something. But they actually dance in the forest. You know how scary that is? Actually dancing in the forest and film it for hours just to make your choreography? Dang. They must be ready for that. Because what the heck? They were actually dancing in the forest. That behind the scenes video was so weird. Like everybody was like kind of paranoid, but they stay so strong as everyone's together. There's a lot of people around to protecting them. But they were actually dancing in the forest, which is an interesting thing. Like I like that. If more groups do that, that would be weird. But that would be amazing. Imagine Dreamcatcher doing what their counterparts did, like dancing in the actual forest. That would be scary. But Dreamcatcher did it. They danced in a forest and made a performance video of it. Like I was like, I want to watch that performance video of Survive in the Woods. I was like, are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Did I have to be worried? Are they actually dancing in a forest? Because I thought with CGI looking so real, that is definitely real. But it turns out it's actually a forest. Like I thought it was actually CGI. I was fooled. Like it was not. I wanted to believe that was CGI because who wants to dance in the forest though? In the dark forest in the nighttime. But apparently they did. They said they filmed this at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Dreamcatcher, are you guys okay? Directors, are you guys okay? The Union Entertainment team are so brave for this. Like, of course, they got a lot of people surrounding Dreamcatcher to protect them from any animals. And yes, the leader Yuhi is very, very, very sweet. Like I like how she protected the members. To try to like protect the members against being bitten by snakes, bitten by spiders or anything. But luckily they didn't. Even though Yuhi slipped in the swamp, yes she did. Yes she did. And she even admitted that she almost got bitten by a crocodile, which is I saw behind the behind the scenes video. I was scared for Yuhi. But luckily Yuhi didn't get bitten by a crocodile. Luckily, she didn't. But they said it was a very scary experience, but also really, really refreshing experience too. Gosh, that performance video scared me. But Surviving in the Woods is a nice performance video, I really love the outfits. The set they chose to film at 3 a.m. is just so crazy to me. I'm not too sure about Dreamcatcher at this point, Maidwani, but it should get you more information about all of these stuff. Okay, haunting house? That enemy is interesting. They said they actually trying to find a haunted house to film in. Like, why you guys are using actual haunted houses for this? They pretend to be ghosts while being haunted by a ghost. You know what I mean? And when one of the Dreamcatcher members actually talked to the ghost. Like, what the heck? And you know what that is? Yubin likes talking to ghosts. Like girl likes horror movies. And girl knows how horror movies work. Like, girl knows how it works for some reason, and it's so weird to say that. But girl was talking to ghosts. Like, what in the heck you doing? And this is like literally the house back in the 1930s. This is one of the houses back in the 1930s people died in. And they filmed it there. Not to disrespect their dogs or anything, just to make the visuals look real, I guess. But also to give them a weird experience. But that experience is also very scary for them. But they also say they enjoy the experience because they get to talk to ghosts. You've been enjoying the freaking ghosts. Like, she was rocking the film and the actual haunted house concept. She was rocking that. And, oh my gosh. I cried when Lily got really scary. Like, Lily got scared. Like, Lily was... I would be scared too. Like, Lily was trying to not used to bathroom, but she tried to wash her hands, right? She washed her hands, and then she got out of the bathroom, right? And then when she's trying to get out, she was stuck in the bathroom. The door just closed by itself. Like, she was so scared because she was in the bathroom alone too. Like, oh man, I feel bad for Lily. The ghost just trapped her in there. And then she felt something touching her arm. And then she immediately opened the door and ran. Like, and she hugged Godwin when she saw her walk out of one of the rooms. Like, when she walked out one of the haunted rooms, she hugged Godwin because she's so scared. She was in that bathroom. Scared for her life. Man, I actually kind of teared up when I saw that. When I saw Lily was scared. Like, wow. And then I once called on Union Entertainment to doing this because it was giving the girls a bad experience, or they was scaring the girls too much. But he actually said that she liked to be in the haunted house. She actually was fascinated by this. Her and Ben liked it the most. Like, they liked being in the house. C1 don't care. Like, C1 just tried to get out of the house, trying to make the NV real quick. And she literally said she tried to keep her scaredness inside of her body. Like, she does not want to be scared. She's trying to act like she's brave. C1 wanted to show that she's tough. And then, yeah, C1 hold back her tears. Like, girl hold back her tears for the whole entire behind the scenes. Like, ma'am was brave. I just can't with C1 right now. But when she was doing her rapping part, she got a little she kind of jumped because she saw a figure in front of her. Like, when she was trying to do her rapping part, and she got frightened, and they gotta cut that part out. She was genuinely really scared. Very scared. But she held it in. She didn't scream, but she just flinched. She just flinched at the ghost. Like, she flinched. Henning was interestingly not scared at all. Like, girl was calm the whole entire time behind the scenes. Girl was calm and collected. Don't know how though, but girl was calm and collected the whole entire time. She was calm and collected and was never scared. Like, girl. She said, by the way, this place won't scare me. and then they got into her story back in Taiwan. Like, just so you know, she's half Chinese and half Taiwanese. So, but anyways, Hending says back in Taiwan, she used to go to haunted houses for hobbies, like for fun. Like, her and her friends used to go there for fun. And back then, it used to scare her because, of course, she was a little kid. She was 8 years old. But over time, she started to get way more brave in those houses. And collectively, she's calm about every freaking thing in the houses. Even though things maybe get crossing her mind and stuff, she only flinches. That's the closest thing you could get to ending being scared. She's not scared. She just flinches. Like, she flinches. That's it. Or gets shocked. Or if she said, whoa, 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 calm down. That's what she always told the ghosts, to calm the heck down. when they tried, like, when she felt something touching her in the haunted house, like, behind the scenes envy, like, ma'am was flinched, but she wasn't scared. Like, she was like, whoa, 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 please, calm down, please, don't touch me. She just asked the ghost to stop touching her multiple times because the one of the spirits keep touching Hending consistently, and she told him to stop touching her. She told him she is allergic to touching people, even though that's not even true. And so the spirit apparently listened to her and then stopped touching Hending. Like, but yeah, you may ask him, how about Bora? Bora was paranoid, very paranoid. He's super scared. Like, girl was screaming through the whole entire behind the scenes video. The girl was screaming. Even though she's way more quiet than her counterpart Sua, she is, when it comes to filming in haunted houses, that's like the opposite. Girl, it's just like her counterpart. She screams. Girl screaming in the haunted house. She was screaming at the top of her lungs, and then she told the producers to get her out of here. She screamed and screamed. And she was so scared that she actually grabbed to one of the director's legs. Like, wow. She grabbed his ankle and told him, please get me out of here. And she really wants to leave this place. But he told her not yet. And then on the top of that, she asked C1 to please come with her through the whole entire music video. And then, yes, and they asked Bora to do solo scenes, and she does not want to do them. Like, ma'am does not want to do solo scenes for the haunted house, and B, like, girl, don't want to. I understand why, it's a haunted house. But girl was that scared that the ghosts maybe want to eat her or kill her or something. So she held a C1, and C1 was confused. Like, she's like, why are you holding me? I thought you were supposed to film your solo scenes, but Bora was not having it. Girl was screaming in her ears. And C1's like, please, can you keep your voice down? I know you're scared, but please keep it down. Oh my gosh. That behind the scenes and like envy for Haunted House was so chaotic. And so sad at the same time. Like, half of the members were not scared and the other half were just straight up scared. Like, I'm sorry I have to go on this little rant on Dwayne Dwani. I had to explain to you about that Haunted House and the behind the scenes story thing by Dreamcatcher. Like, it's just so chaotic and sad. Like, wow. Alright. Now, yeah, but the envy for haunting houses is really weird. I was like, they actually filmed at a haunted house. I was losing it. How they filmed in the actual haunted house. And then I was like, they literally filmed at the actual forest in the forest at 3 a.m. But now they actually film at a haunted house at 3 a.m. too. Oh my gosh, what's up with these producers and these directors? And the CEO literally explained because they want to make visuals feel real. Like, what? But luckily they don't really do that with the other NVs. There are other NVs of someone after these NVs, your past NVs, like 2018 on. They actually have NVs for CGI or just pick actual practical places that they can film at. Like, they don't film at actual places to make it feel real anymore. Well, of course, unless it's like a fun NV or something, like Feel Good. Feel Good, they film like out of school. It's outside of the school, but they filmed there too. And it was actually a fun song. I like it. Now, Dreamlight Heaven or Heck. You guys know this one. Hold up. But you guys know about this is like their first ever dream concept era. This is their birth of the dream concept era. Like this is their first time actually make a dream concept. And then because the members don't even like the Drive Me Down title track because they really afraid that they're gonna change their sound. But they said no, they're not changing their sound. It's just this is an experiment of their new side of the Dreamcatcher. But Drag Me Down is a nice title track. It is very fun too. Just to let you know, my Duani, the Drag Me Down title track actually is very similar to Rookie by Red Velvet. It's very similar, but it's actually a little different. They actually got the dance break, well, the beat change. They got a beat change for this. Yes, they do. They got a beat change from K-pop and quirky sounding to the sounding it was known for, the heckish EDM sound. Like, that's what they're known for. So they changed it to that, and these red heckish outfits, and they all have double horns. Like, what? There was dancing in Heck. Like, there was dancing in Heck. Not really, like I said, that would be weird. But, of course, it's CGI. But I like the CGI in that NV. It's just amazing. Especially for the Heck scene. Like, when all of them were dancing in Heck, that scene was amazing. And they got NVs for Sugar Pop, Burning Doll, Nikki Nikki, Positivity. They got performance video for Very Picky. And Rise for Him got also performance envy. They also got envy for Pizza Party, Smiley Face, and they also got envy for Play Tag. That's a nice. I like that envy though. My favorite envy is actually Pizza Party. And my favorite performance is Rise from Heck because I like that song. And then let's go to the next album. And I like their second full album way better than the first one. The first one was obviously a really fun album, full of fun songs and amazing, very cute pop songs. But this one is one of my favorites. All of them are perfect, like I said, but this one is just the epitome of perfection. The Broken Reflection, our second full album with Be and Us, which is, of course, is supposed to be the opposite of You and I. But Me and Us is a whale song. Like, I love that whale song with the whale theme going for it. It's just amazing. I feel like that's my favorite Dreamcatcher title track, but my favorite is Even Eyes. Of course, because I had to my slides, because, of course, in the original universe, it's All I. But Even Eyes is just my favorite title track from Dreamcatcher because of the Miracle. The Miracle aesthetic in that NB is just tasty. And the fact that is a little bit similar to Red Velvet's NB, Feel My Rhythm, except it came out, that NB actually came out before Feel My Rhythm, which is a bit weird, but the outfits are a little similar to Feel My Rhythm outfits, but you know, it's more Dreamcatcher style. Yeah. But that NB is alright, it's really amazing. But for NB for me, it's just so beautiful. All the whale scenes were amazing. Especially that scene where he just cut off one of the girls' heads off. Like, what? What girl's head? It was actually her mirror self. Wait, what? She was breaking the mirror of her own reflection. Man, what? Man, also in that NV, they got multiple duplicates of themselves, and then Yuhi killed them. Like, Yuhi legitimately killed their mirror self. Which is Mengduani, I explained in your comment section that was actually I didn't explain about the Me and Us music video thing. But in that NV, Yuhi was cutting off Yu-John's head off. Like, what in the heck you doing to your original selves? Like, a man was cutting her head off. Like, what? And despite that, the hair is very similar to You and I era hair. Like, man, what? Same with Even Eyes. In the beginning of the Even Eyes NV, I like how they showed the red eyes in the NV. Like, red eyes is scary. Also, I like that one scene where everyone was wearing the similar outfits too. to Red Velvet, except it's like Dreamcatcher style with the tiger print on it. The tiger spots on the outfits are just amazing. It's just so cool. And also, I like that scene where it's like the flowers growing and the girls were wearing really kind of similar outfits to Red Velvet's from my regular cropped outfits, but it's of course a bit different. But similar, but it's different. You know what I mean. But also, like I said, that MV was amazing. But anyways, Me and Us is a nice song. Like, I use... That EDM-ish song is, oh my gosh, tasty. It also has a nice spoiled trap beat to it. With a little bit of rock in it too. It is an amazing title track. And the strongest thing about this title track is the bridge. That bridge is so tasty. Their best bridge. That's their best bridge. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, so about their B-sides. Oh, the intro, Lights On and Off, that's another intro that actually has singing in it. Because the album before that, their other intro, Angel's Fantasy, only has ooh ah. They only has that Lily singing that. That's literally. You hear that in the background, in the heaven part sound, and then we get to the EDM-ish sound. So, anyways, Lights On and Off for the intro on the Dreamland, the Broken Reflection album is really good. I also I like their little ending, their little bridge ending to the intro. It's just so tasty to hear. But also, they actually have a demo for that as a whole song, which is amazing. They also have that in their little Chinese album. I think the album is called Bloody in the Sink. Bloody in the Sink album is just full of like their intros as whole songs, like a whole entire song. Like you heard these before, some of these intros before. Instead, these are actual songs. Like interesting. Also, Red Kisses, their first B-side to the album, is just so amazing. They got envy for this. They got envy for 1-to-1. They got envy for Disappear. Got an envy for Red Lore. They also got envy for My Morals and Broken Mirror. And that's it. That's also they got envies for. Also, they got envy for Me and Us, obviously, as well. That's just for the resides, like I said, that's it. Like I said, we talked about Alicia the Series. Every single song on this album have an envy. So, how? Of course. Like, I'm saturated with these, all of them have MVs. Of course, a few of them have performance videos like Shake It Up and Look My Candy and Justice and Remix have performance videos that MVs, but they have an MV version of those. So, I'll Dream of a Fairy, which is probably will stick to your slight made wanting because this is supposed to be kind of like the opposite version of Perry, but it's a better version of Perry, basically. It's more dreamy. It's actually more mono. It's not monotone at all. This song is very diverse in every single way possible. Like the song is very, let's just say relaxing music sounding. It's relaxing music, pop, which is weird. It's relaxing music but has pop in it with EDM, and I like that type of sound. Like I never saw a K-pop group putting relaxing music in their songs with other genres. Like, oh my gosh. That is hype. Literally hype there. But the way they sing it emotionally in that is so amazing. Spirit Dreams is an epitome of the pretty music videos. Like, the NV for that music, the NV for this song is just, oh my gosh. So beautiful. This is one of their first concepts to, like, the fairy-ish, like, forest-ish concept, which is Black Petals, exactly like spiritual dreams. It's like spiritual dreams, except Black Petals has way more flowers, way more butterflies in the NB than spiritual dreams, because obviously, like, it's a solar punk aesthetic they're going for. Solar punk, which is supposed to be like it's opposite of Bass on, basically. It's full of nature. It's actually too much nature. Too much nature, to the point that the sea is full of flowers, just full of leaves, and every single nature possible is full of those. But also the flowers are killing animals too, because animals that actually need water, they got flowers in them as well. Even some parts of the NV has a lot of water overflowing. Like, wow. Just wow. But anyways, Look for Dreams is a nice title track. And the intro is just, you live in the fairy tale. It's an amazing intro. They have I like how Yuhi is whispering about the lore. Like, she was giving hints of the lore in that intro. Like, man was explaining that in the intro, man. It's similar to Pixie's Temptation intro. It's similar. Very similar. Except Yuhi is basically talking about the fairy has some dreams of, like, I guess, like, having good luck in her life because she keeps experiencing bad luck and stuff in her forest. And that is what this album is, like a Dreams of a Fairy. And every single one of these songs brings up that, which is a few of them actually is supposed to be about fairies' wishes. This is a few of them have. Once Upon a Time obviously has an NV. That has an NV. This time they started having like a few NVs instead of like having multiple B-sides, having multiple NVs. That's because the girls kind of got tired of filming multiple NVs for every single one of most of their songs or B-sides. They decided to have them like maximum to five songs. So yeah. But they got NV, obviously for Spiritual Dreams, Once Upon a Time. They got an NV for My Magic Spell. They got an NV for Chant and Say My Spell. A few others got other NVs, not NVs, but the other songs besides got a mini performance video, or they got big promotions at History Korea stages, which is Super Spirits. One of those B-sides they actually promote as a performance video. And So What is that similar to So What, but it's actually pretty similar to Daydream, which is it's a mirror of Daydream literally. So yeah, but Sweet Dreams is also a mirror of like Daydream on the Puri album. Yeah, it's amazing. But anyways, after this, it's not that everyone's favorite, but this one is just amazing. Their Chinese debut. I love their Chinese debut. Even though they keep saying sealed in for the pre-chorus. Like, they keep saying, I'm so sealed in. I'm so sealed in. Like, literally keep saying that. The whole entire pre-chorus. Until the beat drop. Like, until that soft EDM drop there. She keeps saying that. Like, ma'am, keep saying that. And she got other sync lines, but that's all she says. But the only other member that says that is Yuhi. But mostly Lily said, I'm so sealed in for the pre-chorus. Like, that's all she said. And that is so amazing. But they got NV for Trap, Get It, and Deep. I got NVs for those. And Deep is actually one of those, their actual first ballad. Their first ballad is Deep. But the difference is what Dreamcatcher has and Dreamcatcher ballad is Deep. It has EDM in it. It's a ballad EDM song. Wow. People at first said it was boring. But the EDM drop is so good. It's just so good. I love that EDM drop in the ballad. It's so amazing. And Invisible, I like that performance video. It's just amazing, the outfits, the aesthetic, and everything. And then My Moment is a nice jazzy like techno song. It's very jazzy. I like it. Next, of course, wait. Let me pull this up real quick. I forgot this one. So everybody's favorite title track in the Dreamcatcher community, well, Utopians and dystopians love this equally. Just Civilians hate this song. Civilians is just so boring. It's like, cause it's classical music is boring. Shut up. You got no good taste. But Jammers Vu is like Deja Vu, but better. And like everyone and every insomnia, almost every insomnia is like it, including me. I think it's God tier, but I think Scream, Maison, and Auto better. But it's still my fourth favorite song. Anyways, Jammers Vu is my second favorite Dreamcatcher title track. Jammers Vu is almost perfect. But the thing is, it's never better than Even Eyes. Even Eyes, just superior. But Deja Vu and Jammers Vu has this problem. Both of them have this similar aesthetic, except Deja Vu has more oil side, while Jammers Vu has more like Japanese Lolita fashion mixed with a little bit of royalty, I guess. With ballet concept. Yes, this is a ballet concept song. And you know it's gonna slay. And in the outfits, all of their ballet outfits, they look so good in those. I can't say more. I'm sorry it takes so long, Manuani. I'm really sorry. Each other those other videos, but oh my gosh. Jammers Vu has the best envy, like one of the best envy videos. I prefer Even Eyes, but the envy is so perfect. Honestly, all their envies are very god tier, all of them. But this is legendary. It's close to being legendary as Even Eyes, but Even Eyes just has way better scenes and multiple beautiful shots. But this one has 30 beautiful shots, while Even Eyes has 100 of them. Yes, I said. There's no other K-pop NV, of course in the Dreamcatcher universe, that has so many beautiful shots, like, in one music video. Are you kidding me? There's so many. Just variety to choose from in that music video. Also, they got some comic scenes in the Even Eyes NV than Jammers Vu. But Jammers Vu got some nice scenes. I like that. I like that one scene. One scene that Lily was playing with some Barbies. Especially that one Barbie that looks like Jew, and she ripped her head off. Like, why you ripped her? They got so many dolls in Envy. Like, why? Just why? Doll core must be taking over the Jammers Vu Envy. But it also danced with the Ken doll. Apparently, like, I just like one of those scenes. He literally danced with a Ken doll. Like, man, what? The Ken doll was wearing a suit while she's wearing, of course, a ballet dress. Now, what are you wearing? Man was looking good, though. Not gonna lie, the styling's really good in this comeback. Like, that is something in the Jammers Vu NV. I also like that scene where C1 got, like, a knife. She was cutting a cake, right? She was wearing a Japanese Lolita outfit, but Nam was cutting, like, a cake, and, like, blood came out of the cake. Like, man, what the heck? And it was, like I said, C1 cut a cake that has blood in it, and then everyone started to eat the cake. And everybody got icing everywhere. I like that so much. Everybody was being playful in that scene. Like, I like how Bor drew like frosting on Yuhi's face, but Yuhi smiled. Like, girl was smiling too. Like, man was like smiling very creepy at Bora. Bora, like, just straight up gotta kill her in that NV. Yeah, it's elegant and playful. That's how the NV is. Like, elegant, playful, and / chaotic. Like, wow. Just wow. Just wow. Jammers Vu must be a weird NV. That's what Lost Civilians and then Dystopians said. Like, that is a weird but amazing NV. So the Civilians was see that to justify how the title track is bad. Like, but most Utopians and Dystopians just love how weird the NV and quirky it is. Like, what concept this is actually? It's more like a dream concept. This is a dream concept song and aesthetic. Like, but they were so playful. Gosh, So playful in the NV. I just love the fact. I just love Yubin scenes the most. Yubin scenes are just so insane. Also, again, Lily with the micro bangs. Man, what the heck? Man was wearing micro bangs with red, like tips on it. Not just red tips. It's ombre, just ombre. Straight up red ombre hair. It was like black to red ombre hair. And she has micro bangs in this and the NV. I like that red dress she was wearing. And the gems for NV. Like, man, what? Also, it's very similar. Also, some scenes actually is a little bit similar to My Rhythm, where everyone was wearing the pink dresses standing at the garden. This was a similar thing, except it's more Dreamcatcher style. Obviously, you gotta make it their style. But it's just... I just like how beautifully shot it is. And after that, that weird scene, you Ben got a gun. Like, ma'am, what? Oh yes, it's a fake gun. But like, she literally said she designed the gun to make it look amazing. Then the flower designs on that gun looks beautiful. But Mia was shooting. I'm not kidding. She was shooting every single doll. Like, every single doll. Like, she was shooting a Barbie doll, a Ken doll, a Bratz doll. She was shooting those. And those were alive in the NV. I'm kidding. Everyone was at the ball, right? And the NV, everyone's at the ball. Going to the ball like Cinderella. Every single doll in that music video was alive. Like, I was low-key scared, like, what are they dancing? Why are they doing that? And, like, I like how the backup dancers were doing, like, iconic references to ballet, like, some iconic ballet dancing scenes. Especially that one part in the performance video, in the Channel's Food performance video, where one of the backup dancers was holding Lily in an elegant way, and like twirl her, and that's amazing. That was beautiful. That's a beautiful part of the choreography. I love that part of the choreography. Actually started over that part like 100 times. Like, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. I really ran on this. And if you ask me, what NV on the Photophobia's album, what songs what B-side says have NVs? A Quiet Place, Dreamin', Angel's Heaven, Play With Us, JJJ, which is they got envy for that. Got envy for a ballad, which is not really a ballad. It is kind of a ballad, but it's like lo-fi. You know, lo-fi mixed with ballads, EDM. And then they got an envy for Noisy Night and Moonshine. Also, and Play With Us. See, like Yuhi definitely hit a whistle high note. It's even way harder than Wendy's high note and Really Bad Boy. She hit the high note. Like, she hit the whistle high note, but the way she did it's like, and like Taeyeon got the beat type way where she hit the super long high note. This is the long whistle high note. And then they say he broke the record of the longest whistle high notes in K-pop. Ma'am did that. I can't illustrate it because I'm not that skilled of singing yet. But she was hitting the whistle high note like it's nothing. She was singing like she was singing in her low tone. In her low tone, she sung the exact same way without the whistle singing. But the whistle singing in not Noisy Night. She actually hit the Noisy Night too, but it was a short one. Before Play With Us, she hit the long high note. And even it was even better in the live performances. It had a whole entire choreography. It was a hard one too, but luckily they let her stand. Like, they let her stand while she hitting the high note, which is of course for every single high note. You just gotta stand in one place while the others were just dancing. No, she exactly did, and oh my gosh, ma'am, no, she hit that high note in the NV. and the performance. You know how hard that is? That is very hard. And Noisy Night's just like Silent Night, except it's more like EDM. It's of course EDM just like Silent Night, but it was more like trap mixed with Silent Night with the EDM, like dark EDM twist. I love that. I love Noisy Night. But speaking of trap and Target are amazing. But just to let you know, they basically on Delusion of the Deceivers, of course the Disc-Glue version. It's already a full album, but the Disc-Glue version has like 23 songs. And Target was on there, and they actually have another they got Target 2.0 and 3.0, which is interesting. But I like the original Target better. Like, it's just so good. It's basically trap but dark EDM version. But trap is just God tier. But nothing can top Starlight. Like, nothing can top Starlight. So, yeah. I said the same for Silent Night, but Starlight topped it, so I would have no say. But I think Silent Night / like the best song on the Rated Dream album. Yes, I said it. I think Deja Vu is my second favorite on the album, and Chris Byers third, and then the first song, Polaris, is so boring. I will talk about it in my next video. Polaris is just so boring. I don't want to talk about this song anymore. I hate this song. I never hate a Dreamcatcher song such as Polaris so much. The other bands supported, but at least they are not super boring and uninteresting as Polaris. Anyways, I'm done talking with Dreamcatcher. I am so done because I just got angry right here. I am gonna let my anger out in this next video. I just swear to God. Anyways, bye.